Here are a few points you need to keep in mind whenever you operate these machines. Cotton pickers have a high center of gravity and are much more susceptible to rollover incidents than trucks or other farm equipment. Use teamwork. Because of the noise and limited visibility in the fields, you need to be aware of your ground crew at all times. Before moving the machine, establish eye contact with those working nearby. Likewise, ground crew members must know the location and direction the harvester is working and stay out of the driver's blind spots. Picker heads are the most dangerous parts of the harvester. Read your operator's manual for the directions on safely clearing jams. Always disengage drums before clearing clogs or jams. These head spindles rotate at about 4,000 RPM and can easily catch your clothing and pull you into the machine. Make sure the engine is off and key removed before making any adjustments to the picker heads. The danger of fire is always present when operating cotton harvesters. Sparks from rocks and pipes can ignite chaff, lint, and trash caught up in the machine. Keep one fire extinguisher charged and handy in the cab and a second one accessible from the ground. In the event of a fire, turn off the fan system, stop the engine, and set the parking brake before climbing down to get a look at the problem. If you have any time, move the harvester away from other equipment or cotton modules. If necessary, extinguish the fire in the picker heads first, then check the engine and the main chassis. Notify others in the field about the fire so they can assist. If there is a fire in the basket, be sure to dump the load downwind and away from any structures, power lines, and vehicles. The best way to prevent fires is by keeping the pickers clean and well maintained. Reduce your speed and use extra caution when working on inclines and slopes. When you have to traverse or go sideways on a hillside, be sure to slow down and avoid quick turns, which could lead to a rollover accident. When working around ditches, canals, and culverts, the rule of thumb is, stay as far away as the ditch is deep. For example, if the ditch is 10 feet deep, come no closer than 10 feet to the edge with the tractor. And always keep an eye out for utility hazards. Utility bundles are sometimes found in the corners of a field. Stay clear of these. Maintain a 10-foot clearance between your machine and overhead power lines, especially when unloading a picker basket. Contact with power lines can lead to instant electrocution. Go slowly at row ends. They tend to be muddy, and other workers, vehicles, and equipment are often present. Never drive on the road with your box in the elevated position. This raises the center of gravity dangerously high, making it easy to tip the machine over. It also increases chances of contacting power lines. Before unloading your harvester, choose a safe, level, and convenient location. Never dump a basket when on an incline or slope. These machines are top-heavy and may tip over on a slope. Look around to be sure you're clear of overhead lines, poles, and trees. Let your crew members know what the traffic pattern is for unloading. Communication is the key to safely and successfully unloading. The harvester and module builder drivers need to work together closely. The cotton harvester driver may need to unload part of a load, then move his machine forward to finish unloading. Never ever let anyone get inside the module box while the tramper is operating. Module builders should move the tramper to the front or back of the builder as the picker unloads. The module box can lift off the ground when the tramper is in use. Employees working nearby need to be extra careful that the box does not set back down on a foot. Ground crew should never put their hands or any part of their body under the module. Once a module is complete and ready for offloading, move the bridge to the front of the builder and lock it into position. Workers nearby need to keep clear of the hydraulic lines that follow alongside the box as the bridge moves. The driver is unable to see this part of the box. Raise the builder box to a level position before opening the rear door. This relieves pressure on the door, allowing it to open safely rather than stringing the door open. Always make sure co-workers stay clear of the module door before opening. It is not safe to stand on the builder's lower sill to tarp a module if it's being moved. Wait until after the module builder has moved to a new location before tarping. Before you get your harvester on the road, you need to take the time to get the machine road ready. The higher speeds necessary on streets, highways, and roads require setting up the tractor differently than for field work. Install an SMV, or slow-moving vehicle sign, if one is not already showing, and clean mud off all lights, reflectors, and signs. Place and lock all implements in their transport positions. Lock the steering brakes together. Failure to do so could result in the harvester pulling hard to the left or right in an emergency stop. This could easily cause you to lose control. Disengage differential locks, and if the cotton picker is a four-wheel drive model, switch over to two-wheel drive mode.
Yes, I got it.
Be sure to plan your route. Know exactly which streets and roads you'll be using before you depart. You're just about ready to hit the road. Test one time that the steering brakes don't pull to the left or to the right. Take the time to educate yourself about the laws that apply to your cotton harvester's use on public roads. When getting ready to enter a road or a highway, be sure to stop and look both ways. Wait for traffic to clear before pulling out. Turn on your running lights day or night unless prohibited by local laws. The more visible you are to other drivers, the safer you will be. When operating an unfamiliar cotton harvester or module builder, go slow until you gain experience with the controls and operating characteristics of the machine. Keep your machine in your lane and not halfway on the shoulder with the other half in the traffic lane. Keep to the right of your lane and drive at a slow and steady pace. When a group of cars forms behind you, find a safe place to pull off and let them pass. When traffic is cleared, you can get back on the road safely. Do not motion or wave for traffic to go around you. Your hand signals can be misunderstood and you could end up causing an accident. Your responsibility is to drive safely and drive by the rules. Approach intersections slowly and clearly signal what you intend to do well in advance. Always keep the cotton harvester's transmission in gear. Never coast with the clutch in or the shift lever in neutral. This places too much of the work of slowing the machine on the brake system and can easily lead to losing control. Be careful and take your time when leaving the road. Ditches, culvert basins, logs, holes, and other obstacles sometimes appear as if out of nowhere. In bad weather, use extra care. Slow down for icy or wet road conditions. Keep off of the roads at night and in foggy weather. Remember, your machine's visibility to others is the key to your safety on the road. There are a couple of rules to remember when refueling your cotton harvester. These rules are simple, but very important. First, no smoking. Keep open flames and smoking materials well away from gas and diesel fumes. Second, shut the engine off, allowing pressure in the tank to reduce before refueling. Third, look for and clean up any leaks or spills around the gas tank and filler cap. A leaky fuel tank can lead to a nasty fire. And last, be aware of static electricity when refueling. Discharge built-up static charges safely by touching some metal on the machine before opening the filler cap. Thank you for taking the time to watch and learn safe cotton harvester operating techniques. These are powerful machines that must be respected and used with caution. Always read the manufacturer's manual before driving any unfamiliar cotton harvester. Take time to do a pre-operation check every time you use the machine. Never bypass the starter or start your machine from the engine compartment. And never allow extra riders. These are designed as one-person machines only. Do not try to clear a jammed picker improperly. Keep in constant visual contact with those working around you. Maintain your lights and reflectors, and keep a slow-moving vehicle sign visible at all times. When on public roads, always obey traffic laws. Following the safety tips contained in this program will help you become a better and safer cotton harvester operator.